This morning on DC News Now, it's feeling like fall out there to kick off your Friday morning. Many locations starting off into the low 50s, but eventually the temperatures bouncing back into the upper 70s to low 80s for your Friday afternoon. How long does this nice weather last? Those details coming up. Also coming up this morning, dropped off with no place to go. What's next for dozens of migrants left at the vice president's doorstep?
Plus, pushing for parole, what we know about the DC sniper's fate nearly 20 years after the shootings.
And scoping out scammers, how to protect yourself from tricky text messages and phone calls.
All right, good Friday morning to your time right now. It's 7 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. It's a bit of a chilly start to our Friday morning. Feels like fall, but it is going to be a beautiful day outside. Let's get right to meteorologist Jackie Layer with a check on the forecast. Looks a little gray out there, but it feels nice. Right. It looks a little bit hazy out there. We may see some of that smoke from the western wildfires that's trickling in. So that could be providing us with a little bit of that haze out there this morning. I was trying to check on that not too long ago, but so we could be seeing that today. But overall, we'll be seeing still mainly sun-filled skies out there later on today, allowing those temperatures to warm back up as we get towards the afternoon hours. But out there this morning, it's feeling much more fall-like out there. We're talking low 50s for many locations right now, especially right along I-81, coming in right at 50 in Winchester and Martinsburg, are coming in right at 54 in Hagerstown. We're right at the 50-degree mark in Frederick, and like I mentioned before, right around sunrise, right on time, we did drop back down into the upper 50s in DC. We're coming in right at 59 at this hour, into low to mid 50s as we head across southernmost parts of Maryland. The temperature difference from yesterday morning to this morning, we're running between 4 to even closer to 10 degrees cooler or yesterday morning for many locations, aside from back out towards Woodstock, Luray. Not much of a difference this morning. Visibility, though, has been reduced down to about a mile or two back out towards Woodstock and Luray. High pressure is with us, and that's providing us a quiet start to the day, and that'll continue through the afternoon as well as through the weekend. Before the rest of your morning commute, seeing those mainly clear skies, temperatures varying into the 60s, likely upper 60s as we head towards 10 o'clock. And today versus tomorrow, today low 80s, tomorrow a little bit warmer, and then we'll even be a little bit warmer on Sunday. More details of that 7-day coming up. Right now, I'll toss it over to Shanika with the very latest on traffic. What's the latest?
All right, well, just in, we have a new crash in Allegheny County. This is on I-68 headed east near Orleans Road. Now, this is the closest traffic camera I can get to. You're okay in this area, but they did shut 66 headed east near Orleans Road. It's due to a tractor trailer crash, so just do be careful. They shut that road down. Let's flip over to the maps and see what else is happening. BW Parkway remains slow, headed south. Now we have a crash in the Greenbelt area. That's right between the Beltway and 410, and you're still just moving very slow. You're inching along. We're looking at Kenilworth Avenue. It looks like bailout traffic. A lot of people are headed south into that direction too, so if you're trying to get toward the district, it's going to be pretty slow and pretty painful. All right, over to you.
We were told that there was somebody here to help us out, but we didn't see anybody.
This morning, we're hearing from migrants who were bused from Texas to Washington, D.C., left with nowhere to go after being dropped off in front of Vice President Kamala Harris's home. Now, government officials and humanitarian groups are scrambling to control the surge of migrants from the southern border.
DC News Now's Christy Matino is live this morning now at the Naval Observatory with what DC Council members are expected to do today to combat the crisis. Christy, good morning.
Good morning, Corey and Tanaya. The D.C. Council will consider emergency legislation put forth by Mayor Muriel Bowser to create an office of migrant services. So this morning, we're told that the migrants who arrived here yesterday at the Naval Observatory are currently being held at an undisclosed location. But organizations and D.C. leaders scrambled to meet them here yesterday morning after they arrived. The Office of Migrant Services would help with that kind of a response if it's approved. Now, Bowser wants to allocate $10 million to support the office. That will include support for migrants, which is meals, accommodations, and transportation. And volunteers tell DC News Now the help is much needed.
So not only a language barrier, I want everyone to understand the mental and physical fatigue of the journey that we need to attend as well as greeters and as humanitarian organizations.
But some are expressing concerns about the legislation. The Washington Legal Clinic for the Homeless tweeted saying they're concerned the bill will impact those experiencing homelessness. And volunteers also say that they're concerned just about this whole emergency piece. They say they want longer-term support for these migrants. That includes medium to long-term housing. Here in D.C., Christy Matino, D.C. News Now.
All right, Christy, thank you. And continue our coverage this morning as Republican governors send migrants to Democratic-run cities and states, highlighting what they say are the Biden administration's failed border policies. Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley is live this morning from Capitol Hill with the very latest. Good morning, Trevor.
Hey there, good morning. Republican governors continue to send migrants to Democratic-run cities around the country, highlighting what they say are the administration's failed border policies, yet it's also a move that some say is inhumane. Yesterday, a chartered plane of immigrants, primarily from Venezuela, landed in Martha's Vineyard. Republican Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida said that flight was part of an effort to, quote, transport illegal immigrants to sanctuary destinations. Here in Washington, busloads of migrants sent from Texas arrived near the U.S. Naval Observatory, the residence of Vice President Kamala Harris. Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott has been busing migrants to Democratic-run cities for several months now, also including Chicago and New York. Abbott says the Biden administration is ignoring the southern border, leaving states like Texas overwhelmed by people coming into the country illegally. The White House says the actions by Republican governors are a political stunt.
We have had a process in place. There's a legal way of doing this. For managing migrants, Republican governors interfering in that process and using migrants as political pawns is shameful, is reckless, and just plain wrong.
What's happening is we have an open border. I'm disappointed the Biden administration doesn't care to have, close the border. And, I think what these sanctuary cities are seeing is what the impact is of thousands and thousands and thousands of people coming into their cities right now.
And some Democratic governors are calling on the feds to investigate whether or not busing or flying these migrants around the country violates any federal laws. That's the latest here on Capitol Hill. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Trevor, thank you. An update to the Trump investigation. A veteran New York judge is now the independent arbiter for the case. Raymond Deary will review the classified documents that were seized from former President Trump's home in Florida. U.S. District Judge Eileen Cannon also granted him access to the documents. Cannon is refusing to lift the temporary ban on the DOJ access to the documents. And request denied. D.C. sniper Lee Boyd Malvoy will stay in jail after he was turned down by Virginia Parole Board. This is after they reviewed his case, deciding Malvoy is still a risk to the community. It's been 20 years after the series of shootings that terrorized the DMV. Malvoy was 17 when he and John Allen Muhammad shot and killed 10 people and hurt 3 others during coordinated shootings that lasted for 3 weeks.
Your time right now is 7:08. It has been an emotional few days for mourners of the Queen, who spent hours in line waiting to pay their respects. And
this morning, Katie Corrado continues our coverage from London, where support is still pouring in for the Queen.
We love the Queen. She's done great service to the country. It was an honor and privilege to be here to pay tribute to her.
Queen Elizabeth II lying in state for a second full day. Hundreds of thousands of mourners spending hours in a line that stretches miles at times, waiting to pay their respects to Britain's longest reigning monarch. From children young enough to only remember her platinum jubilee this year.
She's very special to me. She's died, so it's very sad to me.
To those who feel like they are losing a family member.
It's always a feeling like with your mum that she'll be here forever. She's been reigning throughout my life. It's always been the Queen, and you just think she'll always be there. So it was a case of, I've got to come and do this.
It's been an emotional tribute for many who have only known this one monarch in their lifetimes.
Lost someone very special.
Yeah. You're getting emotional.
I am indeed. Yeah.
Which is why a team of interfaith chaplains has been on standby, ready to comfort those who are overcome by the moment.
I don't think many people were aware of how they were going to feel once they'd walked through that historic hall to see a coffin draped in a flag with the soldiers guarding. But suddenly this has become really a momentous event, and they need to just be able to talk that through and know how to get support afterwards as they deal with their emotions.
In an effort, they say, inspired by the Queen herself.
Within her reign, she made sure that the people of UK would work together, would live together peacefully, and would prosper together peacefully. Equal rights for everybody. That is the biggest gift Queen has given us.